Here's your treat for being a good girl. Yeah. Yeah. Where have I been for the last 2 months since my last vlog? Well, maybe old vloggers shouldn't be too quick to get young puppies, because I'll tell you what, it's quite an exercise. So this is Scott Law, the world's oldest vlogger, and maybe the world's oldest and newest puppy trainer, and we're going to talk about that. Meanwhile, roll that intro. Place. Yes, good place. Good job. Yes, that's my girl. Sit. And down. Yes, good down. Yeah, good girl. You know, my wife and I have had dogs since we first got married over 4.5 decades ago. She came with a dog when we got married, and there have been few breaks in between. But we lost our most recent dog to disease about 5 or 6 years ago, and we decided not to get one for a while so we could travel without having to worry about what to do with a dog. Then around November or December, my wife has said something about, I think we should get another Annabelle. Annabelle was a boxer, and probably our favorite of all we had over the years. She was a great dog, but she got cancer at about 11 or 12 years old. Boxers are prone to that, and we lost her about 11 years ago, last month. In our house, we live by 2 adages. You can probably guess what they are. Number 1 is, happy wife, happy life. And number 2 is, if mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. So we decided that another boxer was maybe not the best choice, but because of their prone to certain diseases and shedding and things like that. So we decided we'd try something else. And I was looking through the local internet classified ads, and I found this photo. Who could possibly resist that face? I contacted the breeder and was told that her mother was an Old English Bulldog, similar to this one, and her dad was a Welsh Corgi, like this one. I'm not convinced of that, so I've laid out quite a few dollars for a DNA test, which is in the lab right now, and I expect to get results in a couple weeks or so, hope so. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think she is. If I get any interest, I'll do a reveal when I get the results. We were also told she would grow to be about 22 to 24 pounds. This morning I weighed her, and she's just a few tenths shy of 30 pounds. And I'll be very surprised if she doesn't hit 40 or maybe even 50, and she's only 3.5 months old now. Can you tell I don't have a lot of confidence in what the fellow told us? Our new puppy's cute and fun to watch? Huh? Well, sure they are. As they discover new stuff in their world, they can be a lot of fun. a new puppy love you? Of course. After all, dogs are known as man's best friend. However, this little girl has taken up one heck of a lot of time and money. Okay, you can go back to sleep now if you want. Well, think about it. First, it is likely that you're going to have to pay for the dog, unless you get one someone else just has to get rid of. And then you have to ask yourself, why? Then the real expenses begin. You have food, treats, toys, crates, gates, beds, vet bills, at least for the shots and probably for general examinations, hopefully not anything else. Then more food, toys, gadgets, gizmos, accessories, and food and treats. And repair parts for things that they destroy in your house. Our little Susie chewed clear through the wires under my recliner. Not once, but twice. And yes, we have put some material over those tempting wires that hopefully will keep her away from them. You may even want to pay for some training. And if you travel somewhere that you can't take her, you have to pay for some place to board them. And what if you pick a breed that has to be groomed? Then more expense. Oh, and don't forget, you may be like us and want to get a DNA test. Believe me, the financial outlay never ends. What about time? If you want a well-behaved family member, you're going to need to spend many, many hours in training. I haven't kept track, but I would be willing to wager that in the month and a half, seems like 6, that we have had her, we have watched 40 to 50 hours of YouTube videos on every dog subject imaginable, and spent much more time than that in actual training time. And although she's a pretty good dog, she still has her stubborn streak and lots of lapses. You're seeing her at her very, very best here. Anyway, every day. So we still have a very long way to go. Not to mention the hours repairing the chair and fixing it so that she's not tempted for a third go around with it. So, what do you think? Should you get a new puppy? Of course, I can't answer that for you. All I'm saying is go into it informed so that you make the best choice for you and your new fur baby. We do love our Susie, you can tell that, and have high hopes for her really becoming a treasured family member. Would we do it again knowing what we know now? Check back with me in about 6 months. Seriously, she is still a puppy, and we have to keep reminding ourselves that even Annabelle had some setbacks, and we struggled with her at times. And yet, as I said, she became our fave. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave me a comment. Do you have a new puppy? Are you thinking of getting one? Do you remember the struggles that you had with your now wonderful dog when it was a puppy? I read every comment. Excuse me, sneeze, huh? I read every comment and respond as needed. I did get away for a few days and left Susie with my wife while I went down to central Utah, including Moab, and got some good photos and drone shots that I'll be sharing with you in a vlog soon. So if you're not already a subscriber, now's the time to remedy that situation. I'm sure you'll be seeing more of Susie, as well as more photography and drone efforts, and maybe some hints and ideas on dogs and photography and drones. So this is Scott Law, the world's oldest vlogger, hoping to see you again soon. But until then, keep on keeping on.